So back to my previous video about my ex-fiance being out to run NWO torturware from a Catholic Church hospital because he hypnotized me, a Christian extremist, and was always hacking my father's C-130 flight instructor computer to the point he spent his whole life to do this, and then it was so obviously that nobody could catch him because he wanted to pretend he was making the world better, like he wasn't firing off a bunch of random shots. But then it's Kimby that's on trial, but it's also that they're making more of themselves, and they will not stop until you're all them, and you're all killing each other because you're not them. You're a resource. And there's more to it than that. It's getting a bit ridiculous. And I've had it because I got raped in my mind for 5 minutes, but it was 80 years, like Windows 95. Chris said he was going to do that, by the way. My PTSD is coming out, so I know the plan at his convenience. The point, fucking shoot his ass. I swear to God. Oh, I'm just acting. I'm not seriously flipping my shit right now, going through this and knowing what they're doing to the point. Stop him, because they're telling me as they go what they're fucking doing, and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and I'd rather I'm not scared for your guys' safety at all, except I am, because of what I'm going through. I'm terrified for your safety. Oh, but if you're forced to like it in your neural pathways, isn't that just about? No, it's not, because I still don't fucking like it. It's fucking creepy. It's weird, and the fact that I'm being forced to have an emotional release makes my logic go fucking nuts. So despite my emotions, my logic is going, oh my God, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. And you want to say, oh, go with the flow of your emotions. I'm like, no. I'm being raped in my neural pathways. A 5-minute experience lasting 8 fucking years. I'm going to have dementia and PTSD all at the same time, and I'm getting raped by my ex-fiance in my mind, and it sounds fucking nuts unless you've ever worked with NWO torturware, and he needs to be shot because I was trying to report him in the first fucking place. Simply to say, I'm going to be put back on medications while I'm being PTSD now. Why do I have PTSD and he's still walking around then if my PTSD is so bad? Why is he still walking around after all that? Because he's controlling everything to do with me. That's called post-traumatic stress disorder. And now that I'm away from him, I'm having flashbacks. And I hate him, and you're letting him. You're letting him do this. Because he stole my email account. Because he had my password. Because he give me PTSD, that's my password. The PTSD is so bad, he knows my password. And I can't change it. So yeah, basically, I don't like him. I don't trust him, experiment or not. That's Nazi style. This is getting ridiculous that you're letting him. And every nurse running this besides him is flipping their shit. He'll destroy their notes and everything, and they can't stop it. And that's his goal. And you're letting him. He's destroying their notes as they go. I myself am starting to get convinced. Except I'm not. They are. To the point they keep reminding themselves. He's sitting there hurting the nurses themselves. That's the shit that's going on. They're terrified of him. And they're sick and tired of him being there, helping run it, because he's scaring them. And they're trying to cry out, but nobody's going to do a damn thing. Because you can't even prove it. Because it's the Catholic Church. Or who is it? Nobody knows. It's like the U.S. government. And it's a legal implant. Because he ever hurt me.